ask me, why bother with personal growth or personal development? Like, why would you do that? Why would you get involved in personal growth? Why couldn't you just accept yourself the way you are, right? So here's the thing. Personal growth involves self-love and self-acceptance, but it's an acknowledgement that we're all here to grow and to learn and to step into the best version of ourselves. And that's really what, to me, personal growth is about. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, being that person. And that's why we get involved, because those of us who have an awareness, a consciousness that while we might be doing okay, we could do better. While that we could be more, we could do more, we could have more, not so much in terms of material possessions, although that's part of it, but have more joy, have more confidence, have more fulfillment, more peace, right? And so we get involved in personal growth in order to step into that better version of ourselves, to constantly be leveling up. And as a high performance coach, this is a big part of what we do. And actually, it's everything we do in high performance is we're working towards helping our clients step into that better version of themselves, to the next level. But it's the same with what I do in the Inspired Creator community, because I offer personal growth there. I offer high performance coaching in the Inspired Creator community. And on top of that, I add in spiritual growth. So I'm bringing in all kinds of tools and strategies to help people move to the next level, to achieve, to be the person they know they can be, so that they can do the things they know they're meant to do in the world, and so that they can have the things they really value most, which is health and happiness and abundance and fulfillment and joy and all of those things, right? So with all that said, there are at least 10, probably more, reasons that I can think of why you would want to go on what I would call a personal growth journey. Why would you want to go through that process? It is a process. Personal growth is a process. Why would you want to do that? So let me kind of quickly go through 10 of the top reasons that come to mind for me when I think about this. The first one is to get unstuck. And I know for me, I've talked about the fact that last year I joined a program much like the Inspired Creator community that was personal growth and also has a spiritual growth element. And I did that because I was stuck. I just looked at my life, my relationships, my work, all of it, and said, I'm stuck and I need to get unstuck. Now, how many of you have said, I feel stuck? Like I just can't seem to make my life better, or my career better, or my relationships better, or my health better, or whatever it is. You just felt like you didn't, no matter what you tried, you weren't making progress. Nothing was changing. Well, that's the reason most people get involved in personal growth, is they just feel stuck. And it gets you unstuck if you do the work. So it's kind of, it works if you work it. Kind of like, I think that's the Alcoholics Anonymous kind of motto, it works if you work it. So, it does, you have to work it. But anyway, it helps you get unstuck. So that's number one. Another reason people get involved in personal growth or decide to go on a personal growth journey is to be more courageous. So a lot of us have fear and anxiety, and we're so stuck in the past or in future. We're remembering what happened in the past and projecting it onto the future, and we're living in a future, with our mind in a future that isn't what we want, and so we're so afraid that we can't take brave action. And so one of the reasons to get involved in personal growth is to become more courageous, to start taking bold action. The third reason that I came up with is to feel more confident. And that goes a little bit along with courageous, but confidence is about, how you show up in the world. Do you doubt everything that, doubt your decisions, doubt your ability, doubt your skill level, doubt your intuition? So confidence helps us move forward and take that courageous action, but it also is how we show up in the world. Are we confident or are we lacking confidence, right? So confidence is going to help you achieve your goals along with courage, right? It's going to help you when you're confident. People also have confidence in you, so it's going to get you clients. It's going to help in your relationships. It's going to help in every aspect of life, because you're going to know you can do it. Confidence is a lot about knowing you can do it, right? The fourth reason to get involved in personal growth is to experience more joy. I know for me, this is a big one. I want to experience more joy. I tend to be a kind of serious person, and I would like to be more joyous and to just enjoy life. So if you'd like more happiness and joy in your life, personal growth can help you get that, help you achieve that, because it's going to show you where you're focused on the things that don't bring you joy, because what you focus on expands. And so if you're focused on all the things that make you unhappy, you're going to be unhappy. But it's also about giving yourself permission to do things that bring you joy, right? So it's part of the personal growth process. The fifth reason you might want to get involved in a personal growth journey is to experience more love. So many people have issues with their relationships, and I am no stranger to this. So if you want more love, you have to do the work on yourself. You have to learn to love yourself more. And then you need to learn how to let go of your old baggage that you're bringing into your new relationships. And that's a part of personal growth, is seeing where we're carrying around old baggage that isn't helping us, and seeing where we're not loving ourselves. Because if we're not loving ourselves, it's really hard to love anybody else. So definitely the better you feel about yourself, the better your relationships will become, right? So because you also have the confidence and the courage to do what's necessary in relationships, right? To stand up for yourself, to speak your mind, to get out of relationships that you need to get out of, or to opt into relationships even though it's scary, right? So that all comes from a place of self-love as well. So you're stacking all these things up: confidence, joy, courage, right? And so you're going to experience more love in the process. Number 6 is to improve your health. A lot of people get involved in personal growth at some level because they want to improve their health. So they either realize that their thoughts are impacting their health, or the area of health and fitness is what they're focused on with their personal growth, right? So they start going to the gym and going to a nutritionist, and they're working on improving themselves in that area, and that impacts everything, because if you don't have your health, you can't have anything else. So super important, but that is a reason why a lot of people get into personal growth. And what they may realize is, for instance, if they're overweight, that has less to do with what they're eating and more to do with what they're feeling about themselves, or the baggage they're carrying, their emotional baggage. So it's a combo. Number 7 is to earn more money. A lot of people get into personal growth because they feel stuck financially, that they're not earning what they would like to earn. They're not feeling people value the value that they bring. And they decide they need to work on themselves in order to move their career forward. So money and career, I don't have career on this list, but I think I would add that to money, to earn more money and improve their career, right? So, or get on track with their career. A lot of people are not doing their life's work. They don't like their jobs. And also, if you're not feeling good about yourself, you're probably not going to get the job you really want or earn the money you want to earn. And so these things are all interlocked, Okay. Another reason people will get on this personal growth path is to have better relationships. So that goes along with more love, right? But if we're having trouble relating to people, whether that's at work, so personally or professionally, if we're struggling in our relationships, then we have to begin looking at ourselves instead of blaming other people. We can't keep judging others and blaming them for the problems in the relationships. We have to look at ourselves and take responsibility for ourselves. And that may go back to self-love, any number of things, right? So, but if you want to improve your relationships, you have to work on you. And it could be your communication, and maybe it's not self-love, maybe it's how you communicate or how you carry yourself. Maybe you don't carry yourself with confidence, and that creates problems in relationships. So again, you can see how all of these are interwoven with each other. The ninth reason somebody would get involved in personal growth is to achieve more success. So that, of course, could be career related, or it could be success in almost any area of life. But if you are not achieving the success you want, believe me, I know this, it's you that's in the way, okay? The only thing that's ever in the way is you. And so we work on ourselves in order to increase our ability to succeed in the world. And that could mean that we are working on developing our intuition. It could be learning to manage our negative thoughts. Any number of things. I'm always saying that over and over again. Any number of things. But more often than not, people are getting involved in personal growth because they want to improve their success ratio or rate. And number 10 is to achieve your dreams. Whatever it is you want in life, again, the only thing between you and that thing is you. And so by stepping into the best version of yourself, leveling up in any area of life, any life arena, you're going to increase the likelihood of achieving your dreams. And we all want to achieve our dreams. We all have them. You may have put yours on the back burner and say, I'm afraid to dream. So that's another, reason to be involved in personal growth, is because we all deserve to have our dreams and to achieve them. So again, this personal growth is all about becoming the person you know you can be. I heard a therapist say this recently. Well, this is all about becoming the best version of you, becoming the best person you can be. Now, is the personal growth journey, the process, is it easy? No, it's not. You might have to make some hard decisions, like leaving a job, leaving a marriage, leaving, changing where you live, all kinds of things that you might be avoiding and not want to do. But when you start thinking about how to be your best self, you're going to have to make those, you don't have to, but you make those tough decisions. And you do it for your own good and because you love yourself enough to do that. So it's not always easy. You have to look at where you are holding yourself back and be super honest with yourself and take responsibility for yourself and for your choices. Is it necessary? Is personal growth necessary? Yes. Now, I say that, but there are people who never get involved in personal growth. But if you're the kind of person who's reading this blog or watching this video, and then you likely are someone who wants to work on themselves, who wants to improve, wants to achieve their dreams, and is open to the idea that you need to change. And so if you want any of those things I mentioned, to get unstuck, to be more courageous, to be more confident, to have more joy, more love, more health, more money, better relationships, more success, and to achieve your dreams, if you're that type of person, then this is necessary. Personal growth is necessary. And is it worth it? Definitely. On the other side of it is everything you want. Everything. But it is a process. You need to know that it's a process of change, and change leads to transformation. So in whatever way you want to transform, personal growth is going to help you get there. I am a firm advocate of personal growth. So I would just leave you with that it's a process of change and that change leads to transformation. So if it's transformation you want, you want to be on the personal growth path. I'm Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I'm the founder of the Inspired Creator Community, where, as I said, I offer certified high performance coaching, which is the highest level of personal development that you can find in terms of coaching curriculum. But I also offer inspired results training, which is more spiritual, esoteric, metaphysical, woo-woo stuff, and coaching on those topics. I bring everything I know to this program. So it's not just high performance coaching when it comes to personal growth. I bring every transformational tool and strategy that I learn into this group, and I share it. I share how it's working for me and how it can work for others. The Inspired Creator Community is a transformational program, and I see myself as a transformational coach. So if transformation is what you're looking for, then click on the link above and become an inspired creator. Join the Inspired Creator Community. Anything else that I'm offering to writers or in the form of high performance, any of that you can find on my website, ninaamir.com. The link, you'll see that at the end of this video, but it's just ninaamir.com. And reach out if you have questions. I would love to support you in stepping into your best self. And until then, go out there and achieve more inspired results.